Hey guys, Solarkneecaps here with another episode of Iron 2 Masters. Before we get started, make sure to follow me on Twitch. And, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some similar things from our previous episodes, but this is Iron to Masters, where we take a brand new account from Iron, we climb it up to Masters, I show y'all some tricks, some trades, how to play the early game, how to play the lit game. You know, you can laugh at me, post in the comments down below if there's anything that y'all want to talk about. We try to be a little bit educational here. There's a lot to learn about this game. Even though I am a pleb masters that occasionally bot fours on silver and gold games, there's still a lot of educational value going around here, and hopefully y'all learn something. Hopefully y'all get entertained. So in this episode, we've been kind of talking about the early game a little bit and late game, but I think at the end of the day, we're probably going to start focusing on some other concepts. So here's a pretty popular one. So what unit should you take at the very beginning? Here, I got 2 gold. What do I do? Like, what do I buy? What you need to start considering is the general power level of each unit. So think of say like a TF, right? I use TF as a constant example as a good unit to prioritize when you're kind of just got a swath of characters to buy. But we'll get to that later. So let's now talk about augments. So Windfall is awful. They're buffing it. Don't worry about it. You don't want to take it this early. Socialite Soul is a bit of a gamble since we don't even know where it is. Yeah, we have no clue. Wow, this guy's got March. That's a free top 4. So looks like we're playing Knife's Edge, and there's my entire thought process right there. So we talk about, okay, well, who should I buy during the early game? So TF, think of like units like TF, right? It's got a good synergy with Arcanist, with Syndicate, but it's also a fantastic unit to, hold your items. Pairs, if you have an early pair, there's no reason. It's not only a great fruit, but you should, getting a 2-star unit in the early game has infinite value, essentially. Or Yordles, like Yordles and Mercs are a great synergy that allows you to scale up into the mid and late game, since it essentially allows you to, it allows for a lot of things. It essentially gives you just more econ to do more of the things that you want to do. So let's go ahead and let's think about what our strongest board here. So there's some obvious synergies here. Okay, we see Bruiser. I think that's a pretty good choice. Right now, we're not really going to pick these up. I like the idea of Scrap, and let's add another Frontline unit. So let's go ahead and get some Scrap value. I've talked about this, but first, slam items, think later. It's a motto in chess, but I think it's also really useful for this game, is that items that you put on immediately in the early game are obviously going to carry more value as the game goes on. Why? Because you're getting the benefits of that item right now. You're not waiting. Like, I could have, I don't know what I was going to put, but in terms of okay, I got these 3 components. What should I go for? My general suggestion is that you should prioritize frontline items. We've talked about this literally every episode. Itemize frontline over backline. Why? Because it doesn't matter if you have 3 items on this Ezreal if you literally have nothing. They're just going to walk towards them, right? Also, let me just do some Blitzcrank Scouting. Okay, we have 1, 2. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do something like this, just so we don't get Blitzcrank grabbed. So, obviously having a nice brick wall ahead of you is a lot more helpful, and, if you have 1 or 2 backline units, well, they're actually going to be able to pump out damage versus not. So that's why I made a generically good frontline item like Ionic Spark. Does it really pair well exactly with Nice Edge? Okay, no, because it shreds MR, and, for playing Nice Edge, there's a general concept that we're probably going to be playing, like maybe Urgot or something like that, but let's not forget that it's just a generally good item, We don't have to be a slave to what our augments are if we can play something fairly optimal, putting an Ionic Spark on the board. And I'm really looking for another Bruiser. But let's first, okay, so now we're on this stage. I don't really need another Scrap. I'm probably going to replace Ezreal at some point, so let's hold on to this. I like the idea of maybe Mal's just as a temporary. I'm not really feeling any of these units, so let's just go ahead and sell all these units. So, okay, now we come to our big 2-3 decision. Do we pre-level or do we make 10? Now, the general consensus is like, okay, well, if if what you're selling on your board to make 10 is like really painful, like maybe you have a really good pair, or you just kind of have like, oh, this is going to be 100% the next unit I'm putting down, like say the Blitzcrank. Okay, well, just go ahead and pre-level. No reason. It gives you better odds to hit, maybe a 3-cost unit, high roll and hit like an amazing 4-cost unit. Maybe get, Seraphine to go, super early, or maybe I hit Mundo, something like that. Get better odds on hitting those higher cost carries. But if at the end of the day, it's like, well, I'm willing to sell what I have on bench to make 10, you should. And let me just kind of think. Okay, so again, we're looking at frontline items. So this belt and this chain. There you go. Simple thought process here. We'll see if we are allowed to get either. Okay, we're allowed to get both. So, okay, well, that makes my decision very easy. There you go. Get a nice frontline item or our Alawi, which is our current item carrier. Okay, cool. So we'll just level up. Got a couple of options here. So let's go ahead and sell this. Let's just kind of rearrange here a little bit. We'll do something like this. There we go. And we'll have Malzahar kind of be our damage dealer here. Like I said, just adding. I'm opting to do that because I just want more frontline. I don't know what to tell you. I'm addicted to frontline. I have a problem. And of course, at the end of the day, having more units up in the front is going to give us more nice edge value. So there's a little bit of inherent stuff going on there. And 1-star Mouse is just a little bit better than 1-star Israel, in my opinion. Pretty simple. So, Laui getting some value here with the lightning bolts. Sadly, we can't make 20, but we can buy everything in our shop. So might as well buy everything in our shop. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Okay, well, we have option of 2-starring our Ziggs, but I don't really want to play Ziggs. Alawi, I don't really care about that. So for now, it's like, okay, Bodyguard is probably going to be our next placement. So we'll go ahead and sell that. And now, do we think oh yeah, if we want to keep our, like any potential of keeping our streak, yeah, we probably need a, sadly, we probably need a level, so this is just a preemptory move that if we face Son of Toys, or even this guy, he's probably going to be pretty strong. The idea is that we really want to make sure that we keep our streak. Usually you don't have to sacrifice as much gold, but it's just kind of important that you keep the econ, because usually in general it's like, well, I'm either going to be down 2 gold because I'm not getting 2 gold now, but just the chance of losing is a little bit cumbersome, because now you're not, say if you lose there, well, now you just lost your 2 gold, right? It's like, okay, great, you did nothing, congrats, proud of you. Okay, well, this is just strictly better than this. Let's just go ahead and do that. Check where the socialite hex is. Okay, good spot. For now, we'll hold on to it right here. Again, we're worrying about Blitzcrank pulls. Let's go ahead and do a Blitzcrank, do a pull check. Okay, so we only got 1 on the field. So I think we're not going to position for it anymore. 1 is not enough for me to consider that I need to worry about that. Okay, we get a bow, flexible item. Put that on pretty much anybody. Okay, got a belt. I like Sunfire. Like I said, I'm addicted to Frontline, and we'll go ahead and try to recoup a little bit of econ there. All right, and we're already 6. I think we're just kind of maxing and relaxing. Let's think about what we want in terms of itemization. So I'm thinking something pretty simple. We'll do good generic frontline item like Redemption. Go ahead and slam it. Titans is a little bit committal. I mean, this bow can be a lot of different things. So for now, we'll just go ahead and give it to our carry. Why not? Again, we'll do the Blitzcrank check. Maybe we'll just kind of keep this over here. That might do a little bit of variables. But oh, this guy has new recruit. So it's going to be real sag when we actually lose this, but I don't feel terrible about this. I mean, we have a pretty good, we got 2 bruiser, 2 bodyguard, itemized frontline. We got a good tanks. You know, they're also kind of low-key doing a lot of damage because of Nice Edge. We're literally just like giving them a million BF swords for no reason. I mean, this Alawi is smacking. I mean, everyone is just hitting like a truck. So that's that's the general idea. Okay, let's again do assassin blitzcrank checks. Okay, so you know we're looking at this. That's definitely slightly concerning. He's looking pretty strong. Okay, we see assassins coming down the mid lane here. So we'll probably... Last thing we want is for just our mouse to just be getting hit nonstop. So we'll do something like this. We'll sacrifice a little bit of the Nice Edge value to help with blitzcrank pulls and for the assassins kind of coming down. Wow, okay, our tank just literally just never casting. Cool, gotta love it. But I believe in the power of Tear. I don't know, okay, this is a bit of a loss. That was the guy that we were trying to not lose against, but hey, you know, we kept our win streak a little bit longer than anticipated. Shame we can't buy this Vi. But it's actually kind of surprising. I guess I was the enforcer. He was able to burst it down. Understood. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, well, Stand United is a great flexible augment. It allows you to pretty much do anything, as well as Celestial Blessing. It's nice because it's essentially Omnivamp, which also gives you a shield, which is amazing. In this case, and also Celestial Blessing does have a little more benefit if you're doing more damage, because obviously the more damage you do, the more shield and more healing that you do. But for me, Bodyguard Heart is pretty strong. Right now, we don't get the initial value, which is my only limitation, but that does allow us to play 4 Bodyguard in the future. Which 4 Bodyguard is an awesome frontline. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to accept a little bit of Econ L. And I mean, hey, we got some pairs, and push comes to shove, we're going to have the ability to stabilize. Are we? There's no more Blitzcranks? Okay, looks like we just have assassins now that we have to worry about. Keep that in mind. Looks like we are the sole Blitzcrank player, which is going to be nice, because it's kind of the same benefit of being like the only assassin players that everyone has to position for you versus the other way around. And these guys got some strong boards, that's for sure. Plenty of CC. I mean, that's pretty much perfect item Tristano here for the early game to pivot into numerous of things, but that's fine. Some good losses. I'm pretty happy. So again, we're looking for, you know, we really do have a lot of options on what we want to play. I mean, there is the temptation of maybe playing, you know, either Yone or Urgot, which does make the suggestion of maybe grabbing a Hurricane here not feel so bad. So let's go ahead and do that. Actually, I just changed my mind. I want this. Huh. Oh, okay, good. We sniped it. And right now, we're just kind of testing the general theory that probably Rapid Fire Cannon might be a little bit better than Hurricane. It's not as good on a couple of different units in terms of just the actual value, and it looks like we are going to be a little bit contested, but I'm not too worried about that. We should be able to out-level him for now. Should be able to out-level him. Okay, this guy's got... Oh boy, yeah, well, this is definitely not going to be a win, but hopefully it is a good loss. My favorite phrase in this series. A good loss. I mean, we're killing... Okay, we killed... Killing Lysandra. So, okay, there's good stuff there. 4-unit loss, not bad. We're kind of tapering a little bit here. Really getting dunked on Econ. Whoop. Okay, hopefully I didn't fuck up there. But at the end of the day, we're probably going to go 7. We're going to stabilize, and we're going to be okay. That's going to be the general idea. And I was the #1 guy for a reason. So again, let's check for Blitzcranks. Let's check for Assassins. That's really the only Assassin player I'm not all too concerned about that. So we've been forced to put Tarek back here just for that. And let's go ahead and put our Leona in a more centralized location. That way her shield actually affects some of our other carries. Aha! Assassin player, finally! Jump on the Tarek instead of the guy that has the potential to do damage, which isn't going to be a lot because all he has is a rapid fire cannon, but it is going to allow him to attack a lot, which is going to allow him to cast a lot. So who knows? Maybe this dot out of nowhere is going to be broken. Okay, good. Nice loss there. Getting a nice little loose streak here on stage 3. Good upgrade, finally. We've had a couple of pairs sitting along. It's not uncommon that you would roll just to hit some pairs if you're worried about stabilizing. But since we had a nice win streak, I'm just kind of letting it coast. Being okay with 70 health here. And we're going to start by adding... Yeah, so it's going to be some interesting strong boards yet again. Some interestingly strong boards yet again. Oh, okay. That's going to be nice. Makes challengers not feel as dreadful. That's for sure. Wow, we just have a lot of... Do something like this for now. Okay, so in the future, this can probably be QSS, so not really too worried about that. Or this could be gargoyles, but for now, we'll just go ahead and slam it there. And since we got this Nikos, I feel pretty good about the potential for us to just kind of hang out, relax. We're going to be looking for more bodyguards here, so we'll do like 4 bodyguard challenger something, and we'll figure it out from there. This is going to be our #1 competition in terms of being contested, but the thing about March of Progress is that you don't get to go level 8 as quickly as you would like for a comp like this, so he should be, in theory, stuck on these 1-cost carries for the 4 stars, so that should be... Swain, he's literally right there. Come on, buddy. You're better than that. Come on, buddy. You're better than that. Good loss, though. It's a good loss. Or we can play Urgot. Cool. Yeah, why not? You know, I mean, they say when in Rome, right? Sheesh. Okay, so, I mean, here we go. And, yeah, we'll put him right here. Put a Swain back here. Why not? Put a nice little protective wall around the guy, and we're good to go. So in this case, we're probably, Urgot prefers bruisers over bodyguards, but we'll see what we can do about this. Maybe abuse the fact that we have nice edge that's going to essentially give us AD, so maybe we don't need to build too many sword items. So maybe that sword can become that fist can become a last whisper. Again, another good loss here. And I'm excited for us to go 8 and stabilize. I mean, we're kind of here in the middle of the pack. You know, we've been taking some L's. That's not to be mistaken. We've taken some L's, but it's going to allow us to either play like 1 Blitzcrank or 1 Braum, get the full bodyguard benefit value, which is really just for taunt at the end of the day, but it will give our... If we do play like 1 Braum or something like that, be a little more tanky, so we'll see. Okay. Just getting like a little bit of everything. There you go, Kog'Maw. You're a strong boy. And let's wait 1 more. Let's just wait 1 more. March of Progress guy. Wow, he hit Leona 3. So he's rolling it down to 0. He's feeling the threat. If y'all saw how we were playing it in our games, you know that we like to do it a little bit differently than worrying about a 4-cost. You know, really, if you're going to re-roll for something, you're going to want the 3-star or the 3-cost instead. Okay. Okay. Well, it is just a mouse, but it is also kind of scary at the same time. So it's going to be a very slow but steady death here for me. Okay. Attacking exclusively tanks. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see. We have a couple options. you know, obviously bow is perfectly fine. That gives us hurricane. Well, it also, you know, gives us probably something a little bit better. Okay, sword would have been nice. Okay, so we'll have bow. So we're gonna have some pretty good items here. We're gonna have. I don't really want to go hurricane. I'd rather go last whisper, since we don't really need the AD. Since we're kind of already getting the AD from Nice Edge, that allows us to kind of greed a little bit. So, Blitzcrank, you're probably leaving next round. Not gonna lie. Sorry, buddy, you're fired. Oh, no. Let's not do something like that. Okay, let me go ahead and put the items that I want to put on them, and let's just roll. Looking for. Okay, I'm just passing up good units left and right. We'll love to see it. For now, we'll do this. Okay, let's keep rolling. Okay, this is a good unit. There we go. That's good for now. And let's just kind of calm down here a little bit. I don't need to go overboard. Slowly pivoting into bruisers here. We're going to eventually put those allowy items on our not allowy. Oh yeah, this is the guy that's fucking hella twin shot. Yeah, that dude melted me because still missing a little bit of frontline. Frontline's a little bit suspicious, but I think, you know, we'll have nice 4 bruiser, you know, some decent twin shot. Maybe. We'll see. Didn't really finish down our rolling mutant, so that will actually allow us to play mutant. What is mutant? Ferocious appetite. Ooh, that does sound tempting. Over what? Celestial Blessing, which will give us more healing, which is also very good. Ooh, that is tempting. So do we opt for mutant? Do we opt for the mutant to get Ferocious Appetite for even more AD? Or do we want healing? This can be a gun. This can be healing. Alright, guys. We're here for content. Let's go. This we don't really care about. We'll go here. Alright, let's keep rolling because we're still looking for. Okay. And we're definitely pivoting into something, that's for sure. This is definitely becoming something. Okay, yeah, this is definitely becoming something. That's all I'm gonna say. This is definitely becoming something. Will we regret the fact that we have no healing? The answer is probably yes. The answer is probably yes. Unless Urgot just... obviously we don't need any of this. Just kidding. Thank you. Jeez Louise. That's taking forever. Still at 3 bruiser. You hate to see it. You really hate to see it. Well... well, Jinx kind of sucks, so let's just not worry about Jinx. I kind of... 5 mutant Urgot, huh? It's definitely something. It's definitely something. Need to change my units around here. I mean, I can sell Alawi, which I think is a totally reasonable option. I also still don't have Chemtech, which would be nice. Definitely would be nice. So yeah, you can go down. So we'll put some good tank items here. Okay, I mean, we got... This seems totally reasonable. Why not? And let's just keep rolling, right? Shoosh. Okay, we're really looking for... You'd think we'd hit a Zac at least. Okay, there's a Mundo. Okay, there is a Zac. So we finally got Zac. So did I grab this? I did. So we're going to say no, 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 yes. There we go. Hopefully that all made sense. I'm sure it didn't. Gonna be giving up some terrible losses here as we're in mid-pivot, but I'm feeling okay. Actually feeling okay, guys. I know I feel like the Commenting has been a little bit on the lower side as we're trying to transition our board, but we're being a little creative, taking a little bit of liberties here. So let's keep going on. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, cool. So let's see. Let's go ahead and now we're just gonna say no to this, yes to that. Okay, there you go. There's a little bit stronger. Alright, cool. Cool. Okay, we're not, no pressure, no pressure. Now we just really need to replace Oriana here. We have a very unique mutant comp kind of conjuring up here. We're facing one of the stronger guys who also got a really good augment. Hate to see it. Love to see it. No, Fiora! Please, Fiora, no! Okay, that's fine. Alright, we're just going all in on this mutant idea, guys. Let's have some fun. Let's believe. Let us believe. I guess we'll go ahead and start getting some AD value here. Okay, and we're just desperately looking for the... Okay, no Kaisa. Cool. We're looking a little bit low. We're a little bit desperate. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I just did that just to hope that, hey, maybe we don't immediately die. That would be cool. Maybe not immediate death. Something like that. Give us the small chance of winning. Oh no, if Kaisa could just cast. No! Oh! Is this just mutant differential? Oh wow, that mutant spat is actually kind of insane too. But no, we're definitely looking for a Kaisa item, which in this case is going to be this. Because at the end of the day, we just kind of want this mutant to die, like this dude to die anyway. So I mean, it's like, what do we replace? Kog'Maw? No. We just kind of have some options to reforge. Might even do something kind of Luda and do something like this. Just so that way the this Cassidon casts a little bit quicker. We'll do this just to worry about Blitzcranks. Okay, I mean that's definitely a unit, but now we're just kind of just being a believer. We got a lot of guys on fire. Let's think. Oh my gosh, man, what the? Oh, lobbies are so strong. Look at this fucking dragon. What the fuck is this dragon? Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Okay, cool. Alright, well this dude's on X Games mode. That's all I can say about that. What the fuck is that shit, man? Wow. That is bad. That is bad. I have to post this video, guys. These are outstandingly rough games. Okay, so was the mutant emblem the right idea? Probably not. Was not taking Hurricane the right idea? Probably not. Did we learn something? I think so. And at the end of the day, that's what we're here for, guys. Well, actually, what we're here for is to climb, and we've done nothing but bot 4 today. But I believe in ourselves. I think we can do it. I feel like a winner, and as long as y'all feel like a winner, I'm feeling pretty good. But if you want, you can follow me on Twitch. Watch me climb my Masters account. Yes, I promise, I'm a Masters level player. That's just, that's hard stuck gold 1. I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, okay, so let's be a little bit real. So obviously, it feels like these past couple of games there's been some high rolling going on in terms of me. I mean, let's assess the board strength. I mean, we have some guys already on at 9 or with something going on with a lot of options with mercenaries, like perfect items. you know, with really good augments, really good. I mean, Mundo 3, who also, this, I mean, even look at the last place guy. Like, I've been pointing this out. The last place guys have been really strong, but we've talked a lot about, you know, in some of these stronger lobbies playing around, possibly not top 4ing, because at the end of the day, losing 10 or 20 LP is a lot better than losing 40. And it's upsetting that I can't win for you guys or whatever, but that's, you know, it is, you know, iron to masters, so we'll get there eventually. At the end of the day, it's just playing a lot of games. I think it took me about 100 games to get to masters, 150, somewhere in 100 and 150 to get to masters. So it's like, okay, we're at like 20 right now, so we're not even 20% of the way there. And frankly, we're gonna have to be playing through 6.5s, and there's gonna be other things to learn about there. So don't let all these high roll games get you down. Don't worry about, you know, maybe trying to experiment with playing mutants because you get the mutant emblem and you get your baited when you should probably just take healing and play normal. Or you just happen to get triple Urgot and you're like, okay, well, I guess I'm playing Urgot now, and it kind of changes everything. But I wouldn't worry about it too hard. I mean, there's no way I was going to be winning this with... yeah, this game was just not top 4able. I'm fine with accepting that. I mean, even this guy's got Echo 3 for no reason. Some far out games. But hopefully my copium doesn't scare y'all away. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on YouTube. Comment down below if there's any other thing. Again, like, you know, we're mentioning some good fundamentals here. We're learning some good stuff about the early game to get y'all some LP. But thank y'all for watching. Hope you learned something, and have a good day.